I'm Sophie Parker. I'm a Senior Objects Conservator at Art Lab Australia in South Australia. Here we have a couple of items belonging to Captain Matthew Flinders. Beautiful little things. These are buttons from his naval jacket from the Royal Navy, and this is his personal little pocket compass and sundial that spins around. This is very typical of what you call like a sort of a Georgian Regency design. It's turned ebony, it's very, very fine hard timber, and it has a very understated, elegant appearance, so it's typical of the Georgian era. Yeah, and then the buttons, so these he would have worn on his Royal Naval jacket. On this one, it does have the maker's manufacturing stamp on the back, but looking at these designs, they certainly date from the late 18th century. So that's in keeping with when he came to Australia. And same for the little compass and sundial. So when these objects came to me, the compass lid had been adhered before with a brown adhesive that had been smeared, and often adhesives get more yellow and discoloured with time, so it might have looked sort of all right when they did it, but with time it looked quite mucky and brown. But also there were quite a number of little losses, holes right through the timber. So I've actually adhered it with fish glue, which is quite a traditional sort of adhesive, but you can reverse it in cold water. So as part of conservation, whatever we do to an object, we like to be able to reverse so that we are preserving the original material but having no impact on it. Now the buttons, they were gilt buttons, so they're brass with gold on the top. And what's quite lovely is that they're worn, and you think, well, the gold is worn off, but it's been worn off by Matthew himself doing up his buttons, which is like a really nice personal touch and consideration. When we conserve an object, we like to document the object as it arrives. So that's careful photography, a written record, and that enables us to spend time with the object and really assessing what needs to be done, what are the components of the object, what are its vulnerabilities. For me, it's just been such a treat to work on these things. Not only is it a beautiful little object, but in addition to that, then it's also Captain Matthew Flinders objects, which make it really special, and that's quite delightful to be working on something from him.